Hi everyone, and welcome to this video for one of my favourite books, and this time it's Other Minds by Peter Godfrey-Smith, and it's the octopus and the evolution of intelligent life. Now I'm fascinated by the mind, soul, brain, how everything works up there. Why do we do what we do? Why do we make the decisions we make? What is intelligence? What is mind? I'm fascinated by all this stuff, and that's why I do the work I do, teaching people how to connect to their intuition. And I was reminded about this book this week because I saw something on Tinternet about an octopus that had painted a picture. And there's been programs about octopuses in the past and about their intelligence, and it just reminded me of this book, and I wanted to tell you about it. So we tend to think of the evolution of humans, humankind, as this idea of the apes evolving, and you think of the image of this ape on all fours, and then gets a bit more upright until you have a Neanderthal man on two legs, and you eventually get to the humankind that we know. But there was a lot of evolution going on before then, if you're to believe the science and the work that's been done, and that everything kind of emerged from the sea, as it were. That's where life really started, and that's where, as a result of life starting, that's where intelligence started. So it's a fascinating subject, and octopuses, octopi, they're really amazing when you start reading about them, and it gives you a whole different view of intelligent life in the world. You know, we're conscious of the intelligence that dogs have. We stereotype them with unconditional love, and cats as independent, and we have a view about lions and the animals that we see on TV and films, and sometimes we get to see in life as well. But the sea creatures are something that we tend to know far less about. So I just opened it to a random page, as I like to do, and I'm on page 200, and it's a paragraph called The Ocean. The mind evolved in the sea. Water made it possible. All the early stages took place in water: the origin of life, the birth of animals, the evolution of nervous systems and brains, and the appearance of the complex bodies that make brains worth having. So that's an interesting statement, isn't it? And, you know, we tend to think of things evolving on land, and, you know, we're probably all familiar with The Origin of a Species and Charles Darwin and how he explained how evolution works, but it doesn't explain the evolution of, you know, mankind, as it were, or humankind. So if you're interested in things like that, I thoroughly recommend this book. Give it a read. And, you know, when it talks about the evolution of nervous systems and brains, you know, octopus have got more than one of those, and they are really interesting creatures with their own evolution, and they are likely physiologically and physically as complex as humans are. So that's something for you to think about, and that's my favourite book in this video to let you know about. If you get hold of it, I hope you enjoy it. As a reminder, it's called Other Minds: The Octopus and the Evolution of Intelligent Life by Peter Godfrey-Smith. Enjoy, see you next time.